So, going on to timelines again, continuing. This will be a part three. So, from what I'm starting to understand, or more to it, is that the whole timeline thing um, is basically like quantum leaping. I just made a video on quantum leap. I hope it made it up. I hope you were able to at least see it. It wasn't very long. So, quantum leap. So the reason why I say timelines are the whole timeline jumping is like quantum leap is because basically, from what I understand, uh, in order to move from one world to another, one Earth to another, um, it's not because the Earths are collapsing and you get forced. I mean that is one way of moving, but the other way, and not everybody gets forced. Keep in mind as well, because in some worlds you just probably don't exist or cease to exist. But back to my point I'm trying to make is that the other way of transferring or shifting to these other places, these other worlds, is to jump, like quantum leap. And we get there by our vibration. So you see, when you hear these talks, and this didn't make sense until it did not click for me until today. I guess just recently, like maybe a couple of maybe an hour ago, not even. Um, you hear about them talking about these codes. You got the codes, and I had said in my first video that I was the door. I didn't understand what that meant. So I have embedded in me, whether it be my DNA or my soul or whatever it is the codes to the other Earths. Uh, Now, how this comes in handy is because each Earth has a designation, a frequency. Remember how I said the vibration? And when you raise your vibration to the vibration um, of that Earth, you get teleported in a sense into that place, that time, at the same time, in your position in that place. So if you are operating in the lower realms and the lower vibrations, the Earths that you end up going to will not be um, nice places. If that, like, it won't be a pleasant earth in sense, and I guess in the sense for you. I don't think it's just for you. If it's low vibration, then I'm pretty sure that there's going to be a lot of horrible things that happen in that place, that time. So you have to get your vibration up so that you will be able to get to the higher vibrating earths. Align yourself with the better, the more abundant, affluent, um, the best options for you, best choices for you. If you're at the bottom, you're going to get what's left, the scraps. So you have to try to uplift yourself. You have to try to make yourself better so that you can vibrate at the better realms. And this doesn't include, I mean, this doesn't just say how you treat others, it's also how you treat yourself. You have to remember that you got to love yourself. That's something that I had forgotten. That was the lesson that I had to learn. I was letting people take advantage of me for a long time, pretty much my whole life. But I didn't realize. I just thought I was supposed to help everyone, so I spread myself thin, and in doing so, I was damaging myself. But now that I have more understanding of it, I have closed off those doors to people who were draining me, taxing me, and have been able to work on myself to bring up my own vibration so that I can more, I guess, vibrate higher. Uh, really hope this is making sense. Like I said, this is for me. This is I'm learning as I go. And as for the codes are the frequencies for those earths. So, in order to get to the earth that I vibrates higher, you have to have basically the key. The key is the code, the frequency. Know the frequency, then you can pass through to that realm, that reality, that earth. How does that work with me? I don't yet know. I don't know what that has to do with me being a door. Maybe, like I said before, maybe we're all doors, and maybe there are multiple doors. But I know I was pretty much told that I am a door, a portal, and I am also the gatekeeper, so I get to decide who gets to go through the door. And if you don't have the right vibration, you're just not allowed to pass. It's just the way it is. I think that if you somehow end up in a world you're not supposed to be in, and you're not vibrating correctly, it's not going to be a good place for you. Either because you will be attacked, or there will be things that happen to you that you wish that you hadn't gone that road. I don't know. I don't know how it works. Get your vibration up, get to the place where you need to be. But you got to get your vibrations up. And there's several steps to make before you get to Earth 1, to the Earth Prime, or whatever you want to call it, the reality where we make it through this, whatever is happening, the shift in the environment, because things are going to pop. And when they do, you're not going to want to be in a place where it's going to be a lot of natural disasters. And that's what I see here, coming here. And it's probably going to be for most of the earth. The time doesn't really change. So I don't know if timeline is the right term that should have been used, because the time doesn't really change in all the earths that we're in. We're always in the same time. Like when I jump, I'm still in the same moment of my being in a different time, still the same year as far as I know. But I mean, who knows with the years? I don't know. So maybe the timeline isn't the right world, but I mean, you can use multiverse, or you can use worlds. I think I said worlds, but that may have been on purpose, or not on purpose. Well, that wasn't me, maybe. Anyways, I hope this gets to whoever needs to hear it, and then maybe try to understand it. And if not, then I'm sorry. I I think I'm available. I should be available for questions. I don't know how that works either. I'm still figuring this thing out. Thank you for listening. Bye.